Coming up on Torrance Today, the city's first responders brighten the holidays for hundreds of kids in need. A Torrance hospital celebrates the season by kicking off its annual festival. And speaking of celebrating, the Torrance High School varsity football team gets its biggest win in the school's history. It's all coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Kirk Lyons. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, November 28th. I hope your day is going great. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. The Torrance Fire Department is teaming up with the Torrance Police Department for an annual holiday toy drive that will benefit hundreds of kids in need.
For us to give back to families in need during the holiday season is very important to us. Children and families see our Torrance Fire Department and police departments throughout the city every day. It's good to build that rapport with the community, especially within a time of need such as the holidays. The community is a big part of our toy drive, and having them donate is a big reason why we're able to have this event annually.
We were very fortunate last year. We had a lot of great gifts. Specifically, we were giving away bikes and helmets. So there was a lot of kids that were getting their first bike. This is just one of those times where you can actually partner with us, hang out with the Torrance Police Department and the Torrance Fire Department on a good day when there isn't any type of chaos happening.
More than 500 Torrance kids benefited from last year's toy drive. If you'd like to help with this year's efforts, donation boxes are located at all of the city's fire stations and the Torrance Police Department. You can drop off a new unwrapped toy or gift card at any of the locations. And if you want to apply for your child to receive a gift, applications are accepted through Tuesday, December 19th. For more information on this program, call 310-618-2973. The Torrance City Council meets tonight to conduct city business. Among the agenda items to be discussed include resolutions honoring Assistant Fire Chief Brian Hudson and Police Lieutenant Paul Solorzano upon the retirement from the City of Torrance after nearly 5 decades of combined service. A recommendation from City Manager that City Council accept and file an update report on the city's progress in addressing homelessness in Torrance, and a recommendation from the Finance Director and General Services Director that City Council conduct a public hearing on airport landing fees. Many more agenda items will be discussed tonight. The public is invited to the Council chambers at 3031 Torrance Boulevard. The meeting begins at 6:30 p.m. Virtual participation continues to be an option. You can send an email before the meeting to councilmeetingpubliccomment@torranceca.gov. And as always, you can watch the meeting live on our website, YouTube, and of course, right here on Torrance City Cable. And speaking of city leaders, former city manager Leroy Jackson is this week's guest on Candid Conversations, our podcast-style show that preserves open and sincere dialogues with community members. In this week's episode, Jackson shares stories from some of the significant events that took place during his 37-year tenure, such as the 1986 hillside collapse that crushed the home of former Mayor Albert Eisen.
The mayor calls and he's in a panic. He says things have changed very dramatically. There's been a collapse of the hillside. So we go back out there, and in the midst of looking, we can see everything we saw before, only it's about 200 feet down on the side of the hill. Everything from the sidewalk down, the trees, the plants, everything were as they were, but they were 200 feet down. Wow. It began a process in which the hillside moved glacially.
You can listen to the full conversation with Jackson or check out one of our archived episodes at torranceca.gov/Candid Conversations. Torrance Memorial Medical Center begins its 40th annual holiday festival today. The 5-day festival is a one-of-a-kind holiday event that kicks off with a fashion show and then opens to the public for plenty of holiday fun. Each day of the event features beautifully decorated trees, a food court, kids' activities, and a variety of boutique and vendor shopping. Torrance Memorial representatives say the festival is a cornerstone of the hospital's fundraising efforts and vital in helping achieve high-quality medical services for all residents of the South Bay. This year's proceeds will support the Melanie and Richard Lundquist Emergency Department. For more information about the festival, visit torrancememorialfoundation.com. If you're looking for an extracurricular activity in the new year, registration for the city's winter classes and programs opens for Torrance residents today. One of the many programs the city offers is its Adult Softball League. City Cable checked out the action during this year's fall season.
All the exercise that we get in while we're out here, plus we get to be with friends and some that are family members here, and just, have a nice little experience on a weekday and, unload. Everyone that does not know how to play softball, it's an amazing sport, and everybody should at least partake sometime in their lives and have a lot of fun. You never know who you're going to meet and what friends you're going to make.
It's fun to be out here every night, to see everyone doing things they love and just to be happy at the end of the day. I think that's what a lot of us that do work here, that's kind of our drive to do our best here. Having a job like this, I think it's a blessing. Come see what we're all about, see the programs that we offer, be part of the community, to maybe join in, and if this isn't something that you've ever tried, come out and try it. You might find a new hobby that you like.
To sign up for the city's Winter League or any of the other classes and programs, check out the interactive online seasons guide at torranceca.gov/class registration. Attention all actors, the Torrance Theater Company will be holding auditions for its first production of 2024. Intimate Apparel is a play that centers around a turn-of-the-century African-American lingerie seamstress in the Lower East Side of New York. In-person auditions will be held on Monday, December 11th at 1316 Cabrillo Avenue. For more information and to register for the audition, go to torrancetheatercompany.com/auditions. Still ahead, it's Tartars Tuesday, and the Torrance High School varsity football team makes history when we come back in 60 seconds.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it.
Get it, get it.
Is she gonna get it, Daddy?
She'll get it. Get it. Get it.
When you bring home a Goodwill find, you give your whole town a reason to celebrate, because you're also funding local job training and placement programs in tech, healthcare, and more. Goodwill. Bring good home.
At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to share a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Tartars Tuesday, for the first time in the school's history, the Torrance High School varsity football team is CIF Southern Section Division 10 champions. The Tartars defeated the team from West Covina on Saturday night by a score of 23-7. The matchup was an away game for the Tartars, who limited the Bulldogs' powerful rushing game to 91 yards and 0 points. The next stop for the Tartars is the CIF Regional Championship game against Ramona High School. The game takes place this Friday, December 1st, at Zamperini Field, located at 2125 Lincoln Avenue. Kickoff is at 7:30 p.m. Congratulations, Tartars, and best of luck on Friday. Well, that's our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torrancetoday@torranceca.gov. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a good day.